Hello, PE team, and welcome to Mindful Body Monday. And today is going to be a very short introduction to your body mindfully. What does that mean? That means that we'll begin to incorporate the skills of mindfulness, this connection with your mind, your brain, your body, your heart, your breath, beginning to integrate those into places of where we can hold focus and pay closer attention and actually feel what our bodies are capable of doing. Inviting you to get into a place that you have a little bit of room to move. I have here a yoga mat. You do not need a yoga mat, you just need some space. If you are on a hard floor, I suggest maybe getting a blanket or a pillow that you can actually rest your knees upon down at some times. But let's go ahead and start in a crisscross applesauce position. Again, this is just a reminder, there's no right and perfect way to be in this. It's just a matter of you giving yourself some time to explore and experience different sensations that the body is just giving you feedback on as you develop some strength, kindness to yourself, and most importantly, let everything go right now that does not matter. There's no texting, no additional talking from other people, no other music going on. This is just your time to practice what it is to be a better version of you. Crisscross applesauce, and see today if you can take one ankle in front of the other so you have a little bit of a wider base. Release your arms down on towards your knees and draw your shoulders back. And I'm going to close my eyes here. Feel free to join in and close your eyes. Otherwise, keep your gaze open. Put down and with a soft gaze, it's something that's not moving. Work your body into a way of in place of stillness, relaxing your jaw, taking a few deep breaths here through the nose, letting it all go. Again, another breath and letting it go. Continue to take as many of these cycles of breathing until the body is a little bit more still. The eyes sink a little bit greater into the back of the eye sockets. As the crown of your head reaches up towards the ceiling. Let your shoulders draw down your back and let the belly inflate on each in-breath. Just like a balloon deflating, feel the belly deflate on each exhale. And bringing this attention to yourself here. Nothing else around you needs to matter. Just you experiencing your own breath. Start to bring your chin downward towards your chest. Feel the extension of the back of the cervical spine. Little small bones of the vertebrae in the back of the neck, and just roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can keep your eyes closed. This is the scalene side of the left side of the neck. Just getting a gentle stretch. Bring your chin back down towards your chest. Sweep it all the way over that opposite side. Good. Bring your head back on up and towards center. Switch out the cross of your legs. This time, instead of having one ankle in front, crisscross at your shins, flex both feet. Let's take a reach of the arms. Inhale, lift all the way up. And so you can bring your arms a little bit further in front of your face and just slowly start to hinge yourself down. Just walking your hands a little bit further forward. Press down into your finger pads, widen, smile your collarbones open. And as your feet are flexed, you might feel a little hugging of your outer hips. Again, there's no measurement of how far you can go. But are you breathing? See if you can do to just soften a little bit more into your muscles into your bones. The flesh in your skin just soften as well. Walk your hands back up. Let's plant both of our feet down and just turning to the side for the view that you can see. Fingers turn in, elbows back, plant down through your feet and just reverse up the tabletop. So stretch out the quads, all that sitting, feel the hip flexors, but press more to your hands and just lift up your chest, the shoulder blades hug together. Doesn't matter if the arms ever get to be straight, but press through the feet, take another breath. Good, slowly leave the chest lifted, lower your hips on down. Good, let's take a bit crisscross applesauce. Come on towards your hands and knees. This is known as tabletop position. Flex through your feet. Fingers fan out like starfish and just round into your back on your exhale. Take a deep inhale through your shoulder blades. Squeeze together like you're holding a pencil right between your shoulder blades and lift up. Press more to the top of your feet and just dome it around your back. So with each breath, there's a little bit of movement. And then work into a stabilized spine. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. You're going to extend your right leg back. Pull the outside of your right leg down as you extend your left arm. And then lift up the right leg. Hold it here for 3. Press more effort to the back foot for 2. And 1. Lower hand, lower foot. Second side, left toes extend back. Pull that outer left side hip down. Extend your right arm. It's okay to leave your left foot down. Otherwise, just play with your balance. Press down more to that right foot. Lift up the low belly. We're here for 3. Hold it for 2. And 1. Lower. Now we just go opposites. Lift and lower. Inhale and lower. Inhale and lower. Second side. Inhale and lower. Last round. Inhale. Hold it here. Elbow to knee. Hold it. Dome the back. Pull that thigh up to the chest. Extend it back. Lower it down. Inhale. Arm extends. Leg reaches. Exhale. Pull it back. Hold it here for 3. Lift up for 2. On 1. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lower. Bring your toes together, knees apart. Extend your hips all the way back. Climb out those arms. Keep pressing down through your hands. Good, let's lift ourselves up. Curl yourself up into a tiny little ball, and nice and slow. Just start to straighten up the legs, toe heel your feet apart. Drop the brain, keep a bend into your knees, hold onto your elbows. Just let the body be heavy. Release the fingers, switch out the grip. Release the fingers down. Inhale, take a halfway lift, extend the chest. Exhale like a door swinging itself shut, just to let the body drop. Inhale, keep the knees bent, extend the chest. Awesome, you guys. Let's go to walk yourself out. This is called a downward dog. So we're stretching out our hamstrings, is the muscles of the back of our legs, your glutes. You're lifting up your front ribs. As you press down through your hands, let's leave a bend in towards the knees, and imagine your biceps are hugging right by your ears. Feel your rib cage lift, your thighs press back. This hip crease keeps lifting. Your chest is reaching forward. Now we're just going to come into this high plank pose. And we're just going to hold this plank. Keep pressing to the back of your heels, your palms press down, forearms hug together, and exhale, down dog. Again, inhale, slide on forward. Exhale, down dog. Nice and smooth. Inhale, slide forward, pause. Press through both hands, put the weight into the left foot, and just lift up your right toes. Keep your gaze forward, you've got this, keep breathing. Slow and steady, pull your knee into your chest like we did earlier, and release your right foot down. Drop your back knee, take your hands towards your front thighs, you're in a low lunge. Arms reach up, we're going to take, it's called the butterfly loop. Take your right thumb over your left thumb. Inhale, arms reach up, lift your waistline up off your hips and hinge over to your right side. Just nice and gentle, lift all the way back up. Release your hands down. Optionally, leave the back knee down. We're going to take a little twist. If you'd like to explore a little bit more sensation, but notice what you feel in that side body. Can you get your left rib cage closer to your right knee with your right knee at a 90-degree angle? Untuck the back toes, perhaps, but feel that top thigh lift. Drive the right outer hip back. So good. We're here for another breath. Lifting, expanding. Release the top arm. Step the back foot back into plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Come back forward and towards your high plank. Hover your left toes. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Lower your left foot. Drop your right knee. Hands to your thighs. Drop that left thigh. Pull up the hip bone. Take your left thumb over the right. Inhale, we lift up, 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 like you're climbing a ladder. And then exhale, hinge over towards your left. Keep lifting up out of your side body, just staying focused. Notice where your mind is gone. Lift back up through center. And each time the mind wanders, just bring it back to what the body is feeling. Staying here, grounding. Notice what your palms are touching. Right hand to the earth, and just roll and wrap your right side ribcage towards that inner left knee. Draw the right shoulder, this deltoid, back and away. Option to stay here or explore slowly. There's no rush. What's it like to lift that back leg up, up, up? One more breath in. Release the hand down. Step yourself back. Find your plank pose and hold it here for 3. We're holding for 2. On 1, deliver the knees. Pull the hip bones forward. So you're in a long, extended plank. Elbows draw back and down. Pull up the low belly. And we press. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press. There's 3 more. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Last one, best one. Lower down. Hold it here for 3. Feel your hip points pull up towards your rib cage for 2. And 1. Release all the way down towards the ground. Release the top of your feet. Interlace your hands together. Slide your thumbs down your low back to feel your low belly lift. Elbows come together. Let's open up the chest. So all the time we spend texting at the screen, our brain and neck have a tendency to drop forward. We want to think extension over height. Ground through your feet. Hold it. And slowly lower. Take your hands wide. Elbows draw in. So imagine like you're a little spider. On your spider fingers, top of feet press down. And just peel your chest up. Lifting up. Take another breath. And lower down. Bring your hands back together. Drop your forehead to the floor. Walk your toes in. Lift up your knees and thighs. And like a flat plank, can you press yourself up? Good job. And downward facing dog. Take a big breath here. And let it go. Bend your knees. Look up towards your fingertips and walk yourself all the way forward. Keep your knees bent. Lift up halfway. And take the fold. Again, lift up halfway and pause. Take your hands to your hips and lift yourself all the way on up. Good, you guys. So from here, we're just going to finish ourselves up here just in a moment with some standing poses. This one is called tree stance, and I'll just readjust the camera here. So in tree stance, we're going to just, again, work a little place of balance, opening up our hips. So with your hands on your hips, you're going to balance onto your left leg. Take your right foot either at kickstand. You're going to rotate your inner thigh open to your calf or to your inner thigh. Just take your hands here together. Drop your tailbone down. You might want to extend the arms open. Let your shoulders release. And again, just breathing. You might want to try to close your eyes for a moment. Good, let's come back towards center. Bring your knee in towards your chest. And you extend the leg out, lift up, hold it for 3, hold it 2. With a smile, let the foot hover, and then release it down, drop the arms. Second side, hug your outer right hip in, find your left toes, calf, maybe your inner thigh, but squeeze them together. So this is called tree. So you're rooted in towards the earth. Palms together, layer 1. Layer 2, arms open, but fill the breath like you're holding a hot air balloon above you. Maybe even closing your eyes for 3. Be a tree swaying in the wind for 2. And 1, bring your hands back towards your heart, knee into the chest. Take the extension, lift up, 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 and lower it down. Arms extend. Last thing that we're gonna do, standing hands to your hips, jump your feet out. So well done. We're just gonna take a yogi slide and glide over to the right side, leave your chest. And then over towards the left or to your right. Just kind of going back and forth, opening up the inner thighs. Well done. We're gonna stay to the right. Rotate your back foot in a little bit. And then rotate your front foot forward. Take your right hand to your right thigh. Feel deep in that front knee and reach your arm up to the sky. Can you bring that arm forward towards the screen view and now sweep it over your ear? Good. Lift up off that side waist. Feel the stretch and extension from the back heel all the way through your fingertips. Good. Slowly come on up. Reverse, just lift up off that side body, press that right center heel. Are you breathing? Come back to center, hands towards your hips. Inhale, lift. Rotate that front foot forward. Let's just take that yoga slide over to the opposite side. Drop your fingertips. Rotate your front foot forward, that back foot comes in a little bit. Hug your outer left hip in, left forearm to your left thigh. Right hand to your right hip. Press down to the left heel and lift up your right arm. Drop your right ribs down towards your left. Feel your low belly lift itself up so the low back, it's lengthened. Reach your fingertips forward and just sweep the top arm over. Open up the chest. Breathing here. Just reaching long. Feel that extension from the back heel all the way through the fingertips. Not overdoing, not underdoing, just what's enough for you. Lift yourself up. Inhale, reverse it back. Exhale, we're going to lower ourselves down. Just drop yourself down towards your plank. Drop to your knees. Bring your hands towards your hips. Fingertips face up the back, elbows in. Let's open up the chest. Feel a little lift on up, tailbone drops down, softening the jaw. So again, the more that we can stretch the front hip flexors from all this sitting, just opening up some spine length, trying to get some mobility here in the low back, more availability in the lungs to breathe. And come on back up. Drop on down towards your bottoms. And then from here, we're just gonna go ahead and take our legs out nice and wide. Lift up your chest, take a breath. You can do this also with bent knees and just start to slide yourself forward. A little stretch forward here. Some of you might extend the legs long as you work your chest all the way down towards the floor. Again, softening your breath with each and every breath. You get a little bit deeper, a little bit more rest. Most importantly, a little bit more release. And anything that might be floating through the brain right now, just redirect it to this feeling that your body has. If there's tightness, can you let something go? Jaw, the shoulders. It's time for you to breathe. You're walking your hands back up, bend your knees, bring your legs together, and then nice and slow, we're going to start to roll ourselves down, one vertebrae at a time. Good, bring your knees in towards your chest, take your hands to your thighs, and try to press your thighs away so your low back is completely flat. Well done. From here, take your fingertips back behind your head, open up your elbows, and then press your fingertips in the back of your skull and just lift your head up. Good, extend your right leg out nice and long, let it hover off the ground, and then bring your right knee in. Extend your left leg nice and long, hold and let it hover, and then bring it in. Extend your right leg on out, lower the low belly, drop the belly button to the spine, and in, left side, hold it, and in, good, exhale, extend, inhale, exhale, and this time chest stays lifted. If you need to drop it, please do, but legs extend, lift up the chest, lift up the low back, Lower the head, lower the hands, but keep lifting up to that low back area. We're here for 3. Navel to spine for 2. On 1, slowly, 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 slowly lower the legs, let them hover, and release down. Send your arms long overhead with a big breath. And a deep exhale. Bend your knees back in towards your chest. It's called happy babies. Knees are bent. So your thighs, your low back is long. And your heels, imagine they're pressed into the sky. Thighs are outside the rib cage. You can hold your feet, your ankles, your calves, your shin bones. Good, you guys, and bring your knees in towards your chest. Goal post your arms. Drop your legs to one side. You might have a snap, crackle, pop of the back. On your inhale, bring the legs together and drop them over the opposite side. Another, and maybe snap, crackle, and pop. As you bring your legs back together, squeeze and hold everything in and just say thank you, body. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for allowing me the ability to move with freedom, with ease, without feeling the need I have to be absolutely perfect. I promise to take good care of you. Release the back of the head, release the arms. Let's just take a few breaths. Let the body get still. Let the brain drop. The muscles be heavy. Let the thoughts just come and go. You can brush your thumbs against your fingertips. Moving your toes. You extend your arms long over your head like you're yawning your body forward and long. And one knee at a time, roll yourself over to one side. Press yourself up and maybe keep your eyes closed. Return to that crisscross applesauce position we started and just let your hands linger on your thighs. And the lift of the crown of your head with an open heart and chest. And absorbing what the body feels here. You've noticed just in these past few moments, releasing, opening, allowing, exploring maybe something new. Bring your hands at the center of your chest, bow into yourself. Just with a bow of gratitude, honoring this body, this ability, this amazing mind. Most importantly, a kind heart that allows you to do all of these great things. We're in this together, staying healthy. Thanks, you guys.